During our Farm Basics time today, we're going to talk about the upcoming Ag PhD Field Day.
I know, it seems a little far off when we talk about the last Thursday in July, but guess what? Plans are already underway, seed is in place, even some of the crop protection things that we're going to show are already in place, fertility things are already there and ready to be applied. We're excited with all the new things we have to show you at this year's Ag PhD Field Day.
This is the largest field day in North America each year. We have around 10,000 farmers who join us, and we hope you can be one of those. Every year we bring in great farmers from around the United States and even around the world to talk about their production practices, things they're doing to, in some cases, set world record yields. We'll show you a lot of new technology. We have so many things to share with you, and it's a one-day event. Again, it's the last Thursday in July every year.
And you know, this winter there have been a lot of great opportunities to learn, but it's one thing to sit in a classroom and learn versus being out in the field with the crop in the middle of the growing season. I can't think of any better way to see what's going on than to just be able to say, all right, let's see the treatment and let's dig up the roots. And that's exactly what we do. We'll have roots dug up. We'll dig root pits on the field day site. We'll do everything we can to show you every part of that plant and what's being changed by some of the management practices we're doing.
We talk about all the things you can see at the Ag PhD Field Day with all these different crops. I would also say, I mentioned earlier about high yield farmers that we bring in from around the country. They will have plots they've been managing all season long on our farm. So hopefully you can take something you're going to learn and bring it back to your operation.
There are generally at least a dozen crops on the Ag PhD Field Day site, so don't think this is a corn and soybean show. We'll have everything from cotton to sugar beets to alfalfa and a number of other things there. So there'll be a lot of different crops to look at. Plus there'll be some game-changing new equipment, even some world premieres at our Ag PhD Field Day. So come be ready to look at crops, be ready to look at equipment, but also ready to talk to all the other farmers that are there to learn from their experience as well.
We have some other great guest speakers lined up to speak to you that day. And just in terms of changes from what we've done in the past, if you've been at the Ag PhD Field Day before, we'd love to have you come back. We have so many new things to share with you. We're going to shorten up a lot of the speaking events so you can catch more speakers throughout the day. You can see more plots and just get more involved at the field day this year.
Once again, we've been talking about the Ag PhD Field Day. It's a one-day event. It's Thursday, July 30th of 2020, and we would love to have you there. It's free and it's fun for the whole family.
Yeah, and it is free because we just want to say thanks to you for watching Ag PhD over all the years. We've been on the air for over 20 years now. We've had Ag PhD radio on for over 6 years. It's been awesome, and we could not have done that without you. So that's why we put this event on our farm. We'd love to have you join us on our farm for the Ag PhD Field Day. Just go to agphd.com to pre-register and to learn more.
Well, one thing I hope you don't see at the Ag PhD Field Day is our Weed of the Week. Can you identify this week's weed?